This week on Time Trumpet, why Sebastian Coe went to prison for murder, and the increasingly odd Tom Cruise.
You want to stop terror? I'll tell you how to stop terror. Hold me.
We catch up with an increasingly odd Tom Cruise.
Pound for pound, I am the strongest man on this planet. Feel my bicep. Hey, don't touch me or I'll break your fucking neck. And I won't even have to touch you to do it.
Catch up with an increasingly odd Tom Cruise.
I've got 3 of these. I have to wind them every morning or else time will stop.
When Dermot Murnaghan hung himself live on breakfast television, it was a calculated critique of the way the media was going.
Later in Time Trumpet, we'll be catching up with an increasingly odd Tom Cruise.
I'm widely traveled. No, I've visited all 15 of the inner planets of the galaxy. I often go dressed as John Voight, just to blend in. People in other galaxies seem to like to dress as John Voight.
Grant would have done well here anyway. Grant would have loved it.
And I wouldn't have stopped at Baghdad, no, sorry. We would have gone straight to Moscow.
We've got a day, haven't we? That's right, we'll finish about 6 o'clock this evening.
What made you decide to get involved?
Still get, sponsorship and so on?
Oh, it's an advertiser's dream. See, aside from Pepsi, mobile phones and sunglasses, I'm now the face of tacking equipment, ketamine and hay.
The thing with Tom Cruise, his contracts became more and more stringent. You weren't allowed to look at him on screen. Mm-hmm. And everyone just had to pretend that he was taller than them, which meant that everyone else on a Tom Cruise set had to basically do the film on their knees. And so, you couldn't do a chase sequence with him anymore. You'd have a film like MI5 and he would be on the ground, everyone else would be in a ditch, and then have to CGI feet onto them. Mm-hmm. But it just meant everyone's feet were put on at about here.
They're like Portuguese men. Dark eyes, deep, like a forest. The Portuguese invented printing, invented fireworks. The Portuguese discovered Europe. I bet you've never read that in a history book, and you won't. And you know the reason? Modesty, which I think is the true mark of a man, which is something you better remember the next time you try to jerk with me!
30 years ago, many people were scared of dying and did everything to put it off as long as possible. George Lucas, who died in 2008, actually asked that his funeral be delayed 20 years until the technology was right.
Things can only get better. Better. Now that I've owned you. Things can only get better. Better. Now that I've owned you.
Jacques Jaw. Is it gay slang?